What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're going to start a new series today. I've uploaded a couple of stuff to the prefab community, and what I would like to do is basically make it where I build something for you guys, and then you guys can see how I built it. And instead of building it yourself, you can try to build it yourself by pausing and watching step by step, or you could just download the prefab from the game or from the mod support. So as you can tell, I have nothing in my inventory. I got a hammer. That's about it. I don't have a plan or anything. As you can tell, I've messed around with like roofs and different things. I have different build over there. What I want to do is I want to build a blacksmith, like an iron shop, just a shop for a blacksmith. We'll put the weaponsmith in there. We'll put the iron work in there, and we'll do a bunch of stuff like that. So we're gonna grab our supplies. Let's see. I think I wanted some cobble. So let's go with the dark cobble. So just grab that. Just grab some stairs, some of that stuff. We're gonna go with that's grade. Is there a darker? There is a darker one. We'll grab this as well. We're also going to grab some wood beams. I like the darker. I want this beam, but I want a darker beam. Redwood branch long. I wonder if I type in wood long. There we go. I think I'm gonna get some of this, and then what we're gonna do, because it's a shop, let's go to stone. Grab some of the stone. Stone I'm looking for. Maybe we'll get some of the smooth stone. Yeah, we'll grab this, grab that. Maybe some moss, some of this moss. I like using slabs as well. Not really too sure what we're going to do just yet. We'll bring the smooth stone there. And I think that'll work for what we got going on right now. I don't think I want to use any kind of wood. We're going to make it a stone building. We might use some accents or whatnot. But let's start off with the dark there. Let's see how big we're going to make it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to make it 12 long. 12 long and maybe 6 deep. So 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in between. So 7, 8 wide. We'll make it a little longer. And I think that'll be good for the base. Now, what I want to do is I don't want to make the walls full thickness, but what I want to do is I kind of want to make the walls a half slab, but we're going to push them back to the halfway point. So it's like it's a full block from the inside, but really it's not a full block, right? And we'll come back and we'll make it. All right. So now the beams on the side here. Oh, let's go back over here. So we'll put this up. 3, 4. Okay, we have a blacksmith shop. That's too tall. All right, now we'll go back and we'll fill in the wall here. Go to first person. And obviously when I build in creative mode, I just build a wall and then I figure out the windows and stuff afterwards. So we're just gonna make solid walls and kind of just carve out what we want, you know? Now obviously when you're building in the actual worlds and you're not building prefabs, you want to build as you go, put in the windows and doors so you don't have to delete afterwards. But there you go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in a little bit of this. Now you can do a little windowsill. So what we're gonna do is let's do like it's a business, right? So we're gonna put a door dead center. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we probably see we're gonna have to go one more. So let's do this and we'll get rid of this. Now, you don't have to make it super, sometimes people like to build stuff when they're not symmetrical. I kind of like building with the small walls in Hytale because you can. Kind of gives the game a little bit more depth, right? So now we're going to take this and we're going to put a block for right now, right there. And we're going to have, is that going to fit in there? No, it won't fit in there. All right. Well, we'll come back to that then. Maybe what we'll do, yeah, you know what? That's what we'll do. We're going to put a block there just to hold for right now. And then what we're going to do is going to go across, give it a little bit of depth. Not there. And I kind of like having the beams shoot out, you know what I mean? So it looks like they're being supported by the actual thing. And then what we'll do is we'll come down here and we'll have that connected. I'm going to move this over by 1. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to make the doorway around the doorway the double stone, kind of give it just a little bit more depth. And we could change what that is. Down here, what we're going to do, we're going to take some of this smooth stone and we're going to put that in there. And while we're here, we're going to erase all this. And you have to delete the grass underneath. Otherwise, you get the little, the foundation stuff. So what you're going to do here is we're going to continue doing this. And what that does on the outside, you see the little, like a little foundation type of thing. We'll block that off later with some bushes or some, decorations or whatnot. Oh, I forgot that there. All right, now the floor inside. I never like to make a floor where it's just like one style. So what I like to do is kind of give a little bit of difference. We might use some wood in here. We're going to put a darker on the outer edge. Okay, darker on the outer edge. And then we're going to grab some wood, like a dark wood. Let's go with this. And we're going to, there you go. And then we'll take the lighter stone and we'll put it in the center here. Now, I'm not sure with this because I'm still learning myself. Can you? Yeah, we can. What do we got here? We got those two. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll put that like that. What do these change to? Ooh. Okay, we'll leave that like that. Put a little touch like that. Maybe we'll do... Okay, so a little decorative there. So you have that. Now for the window, I think what we're going to do on this side, we're going to give two. Let's see what kind of windows we want. Windows, we can do the bars, or we can do more of... I think I'm just going to do more of this. Now, obviously, you're more than welcome to put whatever windows you want. Because of this, we're going to have to put this down first, and then you're going to put the window in. Now, you can leave that as is, and it's sort of like a windowsill built in, and it also gives a little bit of... so what we might do, actually, is let's do this one. And I got rid of the hammer by accident. I didn't mean that. So let's grab the hammer again, and let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll do that. There you go. So now you have a little bit of a difference here. Set that to noon. And so that's one window. And then over here, I don't know if I want to do the exact same or if I want to kind of... I think what we can do, maybe what we'll do, we'll put another window back here. We'll take this out and we'll take this out. That and that. Okay, and then that way you have a little bit of indentation, you know what I mean? Gives it a little depth, has a little windowsill that you can look at. And then over on this side, I'm not sure what I want to do on this side. We're going to have to put some stoves and stuff over here. So maybe we won't put any windows on this side. And we'll do another window here, here. This will be like the counter side. We'll have a counter space like over here. Maybe this is where they set up maybe a little area where you hang out. Over here, this is going to be, do we have any kind of countertop? We have this. Okay. So put this in here. Come on over here. All right. So this is like a counter, like a work area here. All right. Now over here, I think we might blow this wall out actually and make it a little bit more. We're going to need some furnaces. So let's go here. Let's grab, we're going to need multiple furnaces. Yeah. We're going to have to blow this wall out. We did it once already and we're going to have to do it again. What we're going to do is we're going to put multiple furnaces here. And now we need to get the bricks back in here. And what's going to happen here is the wall is going to be off by 1. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put a full brick. We're going to put a full brick here. We'll fill this in. And then this is going to be built out. And then this is going to be built out. Because this is going to be part of the chimney. It's going to be one giant... Okay, we're going to put 2 on top of here, 2 on top of here. So this is all going to be like chimneys galore popping out here. And where's my stairs that we had? There. And obviously, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want with my prefabs. Just giving you, because some people, they don't know how to maybe build or whatnot. So don't know if I like that. This is coming around. So that gives it a little bit of depth, right? So over here, so that's the building, the main building right there. You have the furnace and stuff over here. Come into the shop. Got a bunch of furnaces back there. Do we have any shelves that we can use? Where would that be? That would be here. Yeah, I think this one looks pretty good. Okay, put these up above. All right, so we decorate it like that. And then maybe one there and there. Gives a little bit of depth there. Maybe we'll change this out. And we'll put the straight up smooth stone in front of here. Right? You don't want to burn that stuff, right? So then what we can do is actually take this out, put this in, hit it with the hammer. What can we do here? Nothing. All right, so that's that. We can change these now so it's kind of even. All right, so that's that. Maybe here, is there a small table we can do? maybe yeah, let's do a bookshelf. We'll put a bookshelf like this, and then we'll get a trap door. Take this. No. Oh, no. We're going to have to do this first, then a trap door, then put the bookshelf. There you go. Kind of works. What about, can you put, that would be, I wanted to put the bookshelf the other direction, but that's right. Maybe that's his manuals that he uses when he comes back here. We'll take other books and put them over here. Maybe this is the knowledge of the stuff that he's doing for his craftsmanship that he's doing. Then what we'll do is we'll take the actual iron and we'll take this one, put that there. We're going to put the iron one here, put the work one over here. There we go. Then what we'll do is we'll put some bookshelves or furniture. Oh, that's the one we can use right there. We'll use that one instead. Let's see. Do we have any, what is that? It's a window. Bookshelf. Do we have something that's more, I guess we can use this one. We'll bring that in. Let's get rid of this one. Let's bring this in. There we go. That looks much better. Matter of fact, we might use that. That looks, yeah, it's fine. That looks kind of better than what we had before. I like these, but so we have a little shop here like this. We'll get some chairs, maybe a bench or something like that. Bring that in. I think that bench would fit better. Actually, these would fit better. This is what would be inside of an actual, because it's got the metal bits in there. There we go. So then we'll take this, bring that in. We'll put this over here. It's like where he keeps his tools or whatnot. Then we'll put, oh, it's a table. I thought there was a bench. We'll put a table here. Table. We'll put the bench right in front of the window. This is where people are waiting when they come in. We're going to have to decorate this a little bit better. I don't like that. Let's go with this stone again. Really, it's a high end. This is a high end place, you know? And we'll do that like that. There you go. That sticks out nicely. So I think we have the inside pretty good right now. And now we need to do the roof. Let's find out what roof we want to use. Let's go with, I want to go with a darker roof. Maybe a blue one. I think the blue one would be nice. So let's take that. Do I have all of them? Yeah. All right. So now we're going to bring this down. And again, I have no plan of what I wanted to do, right? No plan. What we could do is give a little bit of height to this. And I kind of want to make the peak where it's facing, oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I kind of want to peak like this. We might make a little window up front here just to give the place a little bit more style, you know. So we'll do this, and I always like to go like one pass whatever you got going on, right? So at least one pass, give it a little bit of more. I really like the way, we're gonna have to put a block here for just right now, and what we're gonna do is figure out which one we want to do. I kind of like the roof where it pitches, and it's real simple to do this and then take it away later. Again, when you're making buildings like this in the real world, you're not going to have this luxury to spam it, you know, because you're going to have to delete every single one afterwards, so it gets a little bit monotonous. But when you're in prefab and stuff like that, the build sometimes gets a little wonky. I think they have to adjust that just a little bit. So you have that. And then I kind of want the building to go back up again. Give it a nice little peak. It'll be interesting on this side, because this side we're going to destroy all this because the chimney's going to come through. And again, I like just like experimenting with stuff. So we could probably go up. I was going to use a smaller bricks there, but now I think I'm going to do another pointy one. And again, this just makes it easier because the roofs are finicky sometimes. We're going to make this nice and steep. We're going to have like vaulted ceilings. Or yeah, vaulted ceilings inside here. All right, and then because the top roof for some reason doesn't like to see, it doesn't hit. You got to put the first one down, and then you got to go inside, and you got to like get it just right. See, it doesn't want to. It's a little finicky, and you could get a peak if you obviously if I didn't go the width that I did, and you go an odd number, you'll get a peak up there. All right, now here we're gonna get rid of all of this. We don't need any of that. We're going to get rid of all that. All right, now the wood. Does this wood match? No, it doesn't. So we have to find the wood that matches that, which is, I think it's the lighter wood. This one? Let me see. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, have this attach. We're going one back from the actual where the wall is, right? So it attaches, and there you have it, right? So it's just kicked back just a little bit. And what we can do here now is we can open this up to let more light in. And since we already have the windows that we want, we can put the windows in, right? We'll add a light there later. On this side, we're going to do a little little bit different because these are all going to be chimneys going up because you got to have, you're going to have the steam and stuff come out, right? So we're going to break this open. Oh, why did I make it 3? It would only be 2. It would be these 2. Yeah, because this one and this one is where it actually is. And then this one and this one, and then this one and this one. Okay, so that is where it actually is. All right, but it's double. And since we're going to be putting multiple stacks up here, we got to get rid of these. That's 1 stack. And we'll fix that in a second. These are going up. We're going to make each stack a 2x2, and you'll see why I'm doing that in a second. So these are going to go up. We're going to pop out this one and this one. Now, that's 2x2? No, but we need to break that and that. So technically, we don't need to break those. Not this one anyway. This one we need to break, right? So it's a little off kilter. Wait a minute, that's the, yeah, put that back. All right, and then this one, do we not make the, yeah, it's the chimney, okay. So then this one, we're gonna break. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to have 3 separate, we're going to use furnaces. Now, obviously, when you're using this, you're not going to have smoke come out the top, and I know there's other ways you can do it, but what we're going to do is we're just going to make it, this one needs to break as well. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this furnace, flip it like that, flip it like that, and we're going to take two blocks and put it in like that, so it just covers that. And then we're going to take the furnace over here, put it like that, get some stairs, that covers that. And again, we got to flip that one. All right, so now we have a whole bunch of smokestacks coming out. And if you added some coal, you know, I'll add the coal. Again, if you wanted to do this, you could do this, but it'll be a pain. But you could take your coal, actually, yeah. You turn it on, you got the smoke coming out. So you can have it like that, you know, and put them all in. And then you have it at the bottom as well. I think it looks cool. I like doing the chimneys this way. I know there's other ways you can make the fire, but I feel like it's already there. So there you have it, right? And if you want, you can make it more detailed or whatnot there. Then we're going to fix this over here, okay? This is the whole chimney side over here. So let's go back, grab this wood. And again, it's already being... Actually, you know what? I kind of like the way that is. Kind of imperfect type of thing. We could put some vegetation in here. Maybe that's what we'll do. Or what we could do, yeah, let's get some of this stuff going on. We can take this, just kind of break it up a little bit, right? From here to there, like it's supporting it, like you have a good support system. That's interesting. And then we also need a light. Let's get some lighting going on here. Let's put the light tippy top, so that gives it some light there. And maybe we'll put another one right there and right there. Now, if you want, you could put some wood stairs in here to kind of fill this in. I think we need this one. You can go upside down with that. Give it a little bit more structure. Right? And it's all about playing, you know. That looks like nice over there. It's all about playing. You can do the same over here. Give it a little bit more. Nothing new, you know. But it just gives it an extra little look. Put that there, and then we put another one over here. This one doesn't fit over here, so it's going to be a little lopsided. So maybe we get rid of this and put that like that. Get rid of that. You know what? I actually kind of like that one stuck out. Maybe what we'll do... Yeah, you know what? Let's go an extra one out here. Let's go one extra one out. Just because it's just missing. It's just missing. So, an experiment. You know, when you're doing stuff like this, experiment with whatever you got. You can leave the light there. Remove that. Put it there. Put it there. Get rid of that one. And then we'll put the wood back there. Yeah, that looks better. All right. So now we take these out from here and we move them up one. And it just pulls it away just a little bit more from the house itself. And then what we can do, maybe what we'll do is just put a little bit of a, going across here, give it a little more accent, a little bit more of an accent. And then inside what we can do, one, we can put the lights up here. Give that a little bit more light up there. Okay. And then what we can do is we'll take this and we'll come across. Like have a little bit of a... Yeah. That looks nice. And then we take it from here. It doesn't connect, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, make this into this, and then where's that hammer that we got? Actually, let's use the... Is it darker wood? Let's use the darker wood. And then what we'll do is we'll take the hammer that we have. There we go. Make it a nice little thing like that. Then we get a chandelier. Let's go back to the lighting. Let's get a nice chandelier. We've got this one. And is there another chandelier we have? There's this one. Let's see how that looks. So one chandelier will go there, and one chandelier will go here. I kind of like the same. So there you go. So that is the interior. That's the outside. We got a good building there. Perfect. And then we can just like decorate, right? You got a bunch of decorations on the inside. So let's delete a couple of these things. We're not going to need this. Maybe we can actually, let me delete a lot of this stuff. Let's get some candles, maybe some books. What else we got? Shelving unit. We can get miscellaneous shelves put places. Maybe stuff like this. These are rugs. We can throw some picture frames in here. That's lighting. We can do... No, not that. We got some tables maybe we can do. We got plants or anything. Oh, we need some chests. That's what we need. We're missing some chests. Let's grab... That's a small ancient chest. Let's grab... this and that. There's the one I want. Maybe get some barrels as well. All right, so we can put the chest there. Put another one right there. Can you fit one underneath here? No. That'd be awesome if you could fit that underneath there. Put some books there. Is there a weight I can put that on there? How come we can't put that up? You can put that there. We can put that there. As far as... Oh, yeah, that's an actual cool chest right there. Maybe we'll put that there instead. Yeah, that looks cool. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll take like a chest like this and a couple of these barrels. What we can do is we can we put them up here? No. Oh, we have a little gap there. Well, let's change that. Let's get a slab, cobble slab. Now that we have that, what we can do, technically you know what, let's get rid of the slab. Because I thought if I put the slab down, we would have enough room to put, we just need a regular cobblestone. And we'll put the cobblestone there. Then what we can do is we'll put some chests up here. Like it's like his extra storage. Yeah, we'll put extra storage up there. And what we'll do is let's build a ladder. Let's get the one, and we'll put a ladder up there and maybe like right here because you can reach all of them. So you have the ladder up there. Now let's get some... Oh, we have to put some pictures up. He's going to show all his stuff off, right? So he's got some pictures up here above that one. The more clutter, the better. You know, you want to just shove them in any kind of corner that you can. Give it more stuff. It'd be cool if they actually had pictures on there, but I think it's like lit very nice. Now let's see. Can we have some chain? We have chain, small chain, and we also need rope. Let's get some rope, not rope. Get some rope, and with the chains we can just hang thing for whatever reason. He's hanging armor. He's hanging. You know, he's just got a bunch of things hanging stuff placed. Then we'll get some rope. Maybe he wants the rope to hang. No, can't hang the rope anywhere. Can we have rope? Nope, can't have rope there. Well, I guess we're not having rope. No, so no rope. Okay, let's go with some barrels. Maybe put a barrel. No, can't fit a barrel here. We could put a barrel there. Maybe put a barrel in the corner. Definitely put a barrel or two outside. We have this barrel as well. Oh, it's a potted plant. That's fine. Put one there. Put one there. Definitely put one there. Let's get some bushes or some plants. Let's get some of those, these, that, this. Smaller ones. We have vines. Do we have any vines? We do. We've got jungle wave vines. We just have vines. Let's bring the vines in here. Let's get the vines going up the chimney here. Sporadic placing, you know what I mean? Get some bushes, mix it up a bit. Can we plant something in here? Because I can't do anything on that wall because they're half slabs, you got to kind of get creative. Put that there. And you can stack plants to make them look taller and whatnot. Put a couple more here. Double stack that. There you go. Put some vines over here. Maybe have some vines going up this one. Spread all the way over here. And there you go. I think we have ourselves a nice little shop. I think what we're missing, let's see. We have banners. That banner. Take this banner. I've never used banners before. I've seen them. I don't know how they attach. Can I attach them to this? How do I... Oh, there you go. Well, that's in front of the... I wonder if I can do... Take away that. Oh, there you go. Let me take this one. Now, how come that one doesn't go as... This one doesn't want to attach to anything. Why not? Ooh, shoot. I did not mean that. Well, I guess we can do another one over here. I'm so confused why this doesn't want to... Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Now we're getting out of hand here, chat. This one doesn't want to connect, but this one does. All right. Well, that looks good. And let's see. Can we... Oh, there we go. This one doesn't want to attach, though, huh? All right. So there you go. Maybe we'll put it here instead. Yeah, we'll put it there instead. And then we'll have it over here as well. There we go. And then over here, we could put a sign. A sign like this. We could put that. No? There you go. So you have a sign. Maybe we put the little cobble road right here, leading in. And then we need a door. We need a door. What kind of door do we need? Let's go with something that has a little bit of iron on it, you know? Is this big enough? Is this too big? Yeah, it's too big of a door. It's too big. So we're going to have to go maybe with this one. Nope, that's still a giant door as well. So let's go with this one. And there you have it. A little bit dark out front here. So maybe we'll give it one more light. Maybe we could do a torch. We can do a torch like this, maybe. Let's do stone. We'll do this guy. We'll put this here and here. And then and there you go. And there we have it. There is our, I don't know if it's perfect, but it is it is our little shop here. You come in, you got a nice little shop. It looks, you can add a bunch more stuff in here. And you come back here, you got your little, oh, well, that's weird. That's just floating there. But there you have it. So you got 3 fireplaces. You got your workbench here. You got a couple of chests. You got your armor. You got your weapon. You got your like a little shop. If you wanted to put this inside your little server, you got extra storage up there. And I think we got ourselves a pretty good thing. If you want to download this, please download it. Let me know what you think. Let me see what changes you make to it. Appreciate it very much. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Patch it, drop it, update again. Welcome to the world that never ends.